The title of this video is Driving the Ticket. Let me tell you guys something. I am not a friendly driver, okay? And what I mean by not friendly, meaning that I'm not willing to break the law for other people, okay? So if the light says green, I'm not stopping for you to be able to pull out of a alley. I'm not the kind of driver that understands that because I understand the driving law and I don't have to let you in, right? I've got the right of way, okay? Today, just now, as a matter of fact, and it's these fucking Mexicans, I promise you, it's not, you don't really see the Americans doing this as much. It is people from other fucking countries that come here and get driving licenses who don't give a fuck about the law. Okay? Today, I'm in my house, and what I learned these Mexicans like to do is they will block the intersection, right? So meaning that when my light is green, I cannot go because there is a car literally blocking my ability to drive. And if I was crazy and I ran my car into the fucking car, I just don't see, I could be wrong. Maybe there's a law that says if you can avoid an accident, then you should do that or at least try to do that. However, I did recall, and I do recall it being against the law to block an entire intersection, right? To the point where the cars that do have the right of way can't go. So if I was crazy, how I envision myself, and I've had to do this or at least face it several times, is acting like I'm going full force speed at the car in front of me. Because technically that car should not be there. If there is a red light, right? Your job is to stop at the media at the red light. And because I see this shit happen so much in Colorado, okay, I see it in certain places, not everywhere. But by my workplace, I'm not. Let me tell you guys something. I am a honker. I will honk and I will make sure everybody around you sees how much of an idiot you are. So today, this guy in this long ass truck, it was probably, it literally was the length of two trucks, which is a truck and a trailer. Is literally parked in the middle, and he's not parked, right? They're all on red light, traffic is overflowed, right? This guy takes his truck and literally blocks the entire intersection. Now there's two lanes, right? So meaning that he could have went around with respect for the cars that have the green light, right? But instead, he's a bit privileged and he felt that it was okay to just park his fucking truck in the middle of the goddamn intersection. So meaning that when my light turned green, I could not go because this motherfucker is blocking the fucking intersection. So you know what I did because they like to do this and it's Mexicans. They're fucking people who don't fucking speak English that are fucking doing shit like this. Is I honk and I honk and I honk and I honk and that's where I'm at with this shit, okay? Because there's no excuse. Like there's no excuse. So what I've learned with drivers is everybody is so gun ho about getting to their destination fast, right? But they don't think about the laws and the rules, right? Running a red light is one thing. You blocking an entire intersection, and it's a very busy intersection. It's not like, you know, and you're the only car out in the middle of the intersection, and my light is green. I can't go. You're damn right I'm going to harm that. Because in my personal opinion, us just sitting around passively allowing these folks to do whatever the fuck they want to do on the road, to me, that doesn't change the situation. I don't even think half of these people even know that they're breaking the law. Like the dude actually got out of his car. I'm a gangster, though. So the dude got out of his car, right? And I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck are you gonna do, right? Okay, so you get out of the car. You're the one fucking breaking the law. So okay, that makes you feel good. He's sitting there on the phone. I think once he seen that I was a woman, he backed off. Like if I was a guy, he probably would have walked up to my car, right? But I guess he realized like I was a woman in my mind. I'm thinking, oh, you're real tough. You gotta get out the fucking car. Yet you're the one breaking the fucking law. That is against the law. Like I said, I'm serious. See, I'm not crazy enough, but I would love to see somebody crazy enough to just take their car and run it right into the motherfucker. Because this shit happens often. And I know people would like to say, oh, Tiffany, you got road rage. No, 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 no. I follow the law. And I expect others on the road to do the same. And I understand a mistake, right? I get it. Shit happens and life happens. I'm going 25 miles an hour at a 35 miles per hour lane. And I promise you, you can walk the goddamn sun. That's what that is. If anything, I can tolerate that better than I can tolerate somebody person. Like delaying my drive. Okay, so I know Colorado people soft, y'all. They don't care. But you're not gonna hold me up. That's the law. Like I don't want to be held up because somebody else is not doing their part on the road. And I feel like this is my thing. You can live your life and do whatever the hell you want to do, but when you start interfering with my ability to drive and go, I'm gonna embarrass your ass. And if you feel like you need to get out of the car and be all tough man and all that extra shit, I don't even understand that because you're the one in the fucking wrong. Like if anybody like your fault, there's no reason. You weren't a woman that needs. That's number one. And then two, a lot of people have a bad habit of getting mad at other people for holding them accountable for their job. You know, very well in the middle of the fucking road. When cars are literally, there was a car with an house or something like that. And I'm just not going to do all that because I don't have to. He had to really go around the truck and he did. When I say the truck wasn't even where the red light, okay? The light can overflow into the next light. Like, so there's a lot of traffic. There it's obvious to expect the traffic to overflow in a certain way, right? That's obvious. The car was not. But you somewhere, you know, in a car, like, okay, I don't know. If I had a walkway to talk for, that's the car was not even in the car, not even the front part of the car, the front part of the car. Basically, the entire car from the very start to the very end, this was the area of wide, low, stuff like that. So, you know, I know people like you got a little bit of road rage, but not like that, you know. I know exactly what I'm following the law, and I'm really sick and tired of especially taking problem with driving. It's really bothers. So that is just my little rant. Thank you guys for tuning in. I say it's a rant because this pissed me the fuck off. And I told myself, I'm going to start honking at every fucking person. Not, you know, if I'm driving and they're driving crazy, I have the ability to get around them. So I'm not too worried about that. But if you're intentionally blocking an intersection where people cannot go when it's their time to go, that is fucking risky, okay? And I'm a say something. All of other people sit around and watch it. I feel like that should allow people to continue to drive in those contracts. And I understand that, what is it, the road rage and all that. But listen, like I said, if you're a grown ass fucking practice, then that says a lot about you. Next time you show a this, and I'm honest, you on the phone, I'm gonna need you to fix it next time to figure it out. Because if that car And it's like either we're all fucking high or you're dealing with a lot of illegal people who should not be driving until they fully understand the law. Because you driving an intersection, that can actually really cause an accident. That's the shit that causes accidents. I don't know if I didn't see the red light, I just ran it down, and that causes accidents, by the way. But I'm not gonna honk at somebody, you know, running a red light. Like that ain't my business or my problem. When you interfere with my ability to go and I have the right of way, listen, like I said, I'm not one of these Colorado drivers. I'm not oblivious. I'm not going to sit here and be nice. I'm not going to hold up traffic to let you in. There's just a lot of shit I don't understand why they do it here, but they do. And then they wonder why everybody's driving with the fucking front off, right? They don't got to put the cars damn near fucked up. I seen an Optima that was clean. It was an EX though, so it was lesser than mine, but it was still a nice Optima. Then when you look at it, the entire back, the trunk and everything is like, it's crazy. I was like, damn, that's how people be getting in accidents, man. And again, I would never take my car and just ram it in their fucking car, even if they're in my way. But I'm serious. Like, I don't know that that's not against the law. You're in my fucking way, and I've got the green light when it may be because, again, I can avoid the accident, but you're the one in the way at a green light. Shit happens all the time, and I'm sick of seeing that shit. As a matter of fact, I have been so sick of seeing shit that I've intentionally, like I told you guys, maybe the chance to start hunting. And if I die because I'm holding some folks accountable that have no business to have it, like they don't. I understand these folks have to work and all that jazz, but listen, there are rules, and Mexicans are notorious for not driving right. I had a Mexican driver, it was funny because he was in a big ass truck, right? Nice truck, nice. But I think people, and when I tell people really be trying to raise me, like that's the real thing, okay? So just come out of nowhere, you leaving at a 35-mile-an-hour lane. Dude is going like, and let me tell you, it's top territory, right? Dude is going about 50 to 60 miles straight up, almost hit a fucking car. And I remember because I'm thinking like I hit the car because I gotta remember I can't race. Okay, I've got to be a good citizen for as long as I possibly can. Okay, on the road as much as I don't like it, because I can't wait. Okay, and I don't want them to think because there are new laws where if two cars are going fast, if you're racing, you're in trouble. So I don't never want to get caught because somebody else is fighting. If I'm gonna get caught because I told you, okay? So, but dude, we go, I went into 7-Eleven and he pulled in the 7-Eleven all crazy. My food was that fucking fast. At takeoff, the truck is not really that much faster than my car. And nine times out of 10, my car can smoke the truck in 25%. My car is faster than the truck, but not really, not long term, right? So takeoff is much faster. And then obviously the fuel I use, that matters, right? My oil changes and all that. So I do have a little bit of leg up, which is why the truck was trying to race me. But I ain't in the car to get a truck behind me. I'm just not. But I was thinking to myself, right? Don't look at the car, right? And what I mean by it was very sloppy. Like you could tell that if you don't know. I don't know what that was. So, I can't order something. As I'm talking about this guy eating all places. There's a lot of shit I can go down. It's more so when I'm around Mexico. Like, you don't see it happen much anywhere, but it's anytime you can almost break the bottom dollar to do the person is a Mexican. It don't even matter if it's female, male, fuck. The crazy ass drivers. But even when I went to speeding, like when I got, I had to go to traffic court, there were more Mexicans up in that bitch than anything. So I'm not trying to diss Mexicans, but honestly, if anybody, like even when I got my car repaired, my daughter's father was just a Mexican. Like they are known to drive without any care for the rules of the road. And when I got to the 7-Eleven this morning, you could see the guy in the passenger, the driver and the passenger, right? They were like excited, like you could tell. That's how I would be if I was but I'm thinking y'all was out to get in a whole accident. Like I just feel like truck had more than obligation, right? Because you're a fucking truck. You're bigger than anything. So you have more of a responsibility if you stay on the road than my little fucking car, right? I'm just saying. So it always blows my mind that I see people on the driving like, ooh, these lights were long. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on the matter, y'all. I just wanted to get it out because I am so sick of people driving video kinds of way. Okay, and that's that. I did mistake happen. I think I ran a red light this morning, not intentionally. It looked green to me, but I could have almost died apparently. So I get mistakes happen. But when you're literally not thinking of other people on the road, from the beginning to the end of the truck and trailer, that entire thing was blocking the intersection. It was not even somewhat in the line in terms of being legal. Like if there was a cop there, he got pulled over. So y'all, I'm gonna keep talking about my frustrations when it comes to driving. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. When I get home, I am about to do a video. I want to show you guys some things. I'm going to start showing. I want to talk about some red flags here, right? And I think it's very imperative that women start paying attention to what men think, um, rather than and kind of what they say, right? In terms of men will tell you who they are as long as you listen and you pay attention. So I want to show you guys a couple posts on social media that I kind of, I think people need to know about. But it's also to help women understand what red flags to look out for, right? Because men never come with this whole, I'm a red flag. They'll never say it, right? But if you listen to what they say and you engage in conversations with these individuals, right, you will understand that folks tell on themselves. And so I want to point out some things, right, that I will be doing later on this evening to kind of go over with you guys and create more content. So I